Hello there, this is Jedi Supersonic bringing you a Sonic game. What the heck is this? Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog goes deep into my past. My first ever video game was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which was introduced to me by my mother. This is Green Hill Zone, your basic first stage. And it's one of the only stages in the actual game that focuses on speed. Sonic the Hedgehog is known for its speed, however the first game has troubles finding its identity, despite the fact that, it did really well. Also, this game was conceptualized by Yuji Naka of Sonic Team. After ironically speedrunning like Mario 1-1, Sega really needed someone to contend with Mario to really show that Sega was in the whole console business against him. So they conceptualized Sonic after Alex Kidd wasn't doing so hot. Also, 50 rings at the end of a stage, you can go into a bonus ring. Unlike in Sonic 2, you don't need a checkpoint to get one, or in Sonic 3 where you could just find a secret ring. In this, it's at the end of the stage like CD. I'll explain in Special Stage 2 how they work, but needless to say, they are really disorienting, and yeah, it's kinda crazy. There's only 6 Chaos Emeralds in this game, though. It wasn't until 2 where they'd get 7 and Sonic would get his Dragon Ball Z-esque power to turn into a Super Hedgehog. Overall, Green Hill's a really, really good starting stage. And yeah, like most other Sonic games emulate it in some way. Or, starting in Sonic Adventure 2, they'd start with the more city-oriented level. Occasionally a beach, a la Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Advance 1. Invincibility is really nice in this game, especially in these segments, because in this game, if you touch a spike, you bounce on it multiple times, you do not get any invincibility against spikes, you die. So watch out for that. Also, do not bypass the ring at the end of the stage, because if you do, you have a chance of not entering them, and that's kind of crappy. Just a thing to keep note of. Always try to get 50 rings. The special stages kind of run on kind of pinball-esque physics. You can jump when you're on like platforms or walls. The R will actually shift the entire stage's momentum in the opposite direction. The up and down candy cane colored platforms will increase or decrease the speed of the rotation. Use these to your advantage if possible. Also watch out for bumpers, they're kind of dumb. And these platforms you have to break through. Usually the Chaos Emeralds are guarded by a lot of them as such. You just need to zero in and get them though. The first 2 special stages aren't too bad. There are also exit squares or circles, which if you touch, you just lose the special stage. You don't lose any lives or anything, but you do get sent out, and it's harder to get the best ending. Now, unlike most other Sonic games in the 2D format, you have 3 acts. And unlike in CD where it's just a simple boss act, these have actual stage segments to them. And they're typically the longest parts too. Bit of a nice momentum jump there. That shield I actually had forgotten was there. I just made the jump out of pure instinct. If you're going particularly fast, you can roll through there and get a nice shortcut. Something about Sonic 1 is that I don't actually replay it all that often. Typically when I go back to a classic Sonic game, it's either CD, 3 and K, or 2. I don't typically go back to 1 that often. Robotnik here. Easy, because all you have to do is get 8 hits on him and he starts really slow and you get an easy 5 or 6 hits on him. Just avoid the ball, you can go in between the chains, and that's it. Robotnik was actually inspired by Teddy Roosevelt, fun fact for you. But that's all the time we have for Green Hill Zone, because we're going on a zone-to-zone basis here, for this game anyways. So I'll see you all in the next part in Marble Zone. Hope to catch you then. Bye.